Hello. It's Wednesday morning. It's early-ish in the morning, and I'm at home. I was notified very early on that there was no work to do today. So I wasn't feeling great. I was tired. I just said, screw it. I'll take a day off. So I just filmed a new Gundam news kind of thing, or Gunpla news, because we got a few new cool things announced either last night, day before. People have probably seen it, but there's one thing that caught my interest, and I just wanted to make a news thing about it. Do I think that that video is going to have like the thousands of hits that the one from Monday has? No, because there's no controversy behind it. But I'm also trying to clean things up a little bit in here, because I clearly have a huge mess. I've got to get all these Transformers put away. I've already got Nick's stuff put away in the living room. I need to clean up all these Marios and find the one that fell behind everything. I don't know. I've got to... It's comic book day, so I have to go to the comic book store. My brain is so tired. The Shattered Grid Power Rangers Annual #1 comes out today, so I want to pick that up. I think the new Go-Go Power Rangers comes out today. That's also tied to Shattered Grid. Could be wrong. I would hope. I know it's not going to happen, but I hope the last White Knight comes out today. I don't think it comes out. But there's probably going to be a new Sideways, stuff like that. You know, guys, I like these new Age of Heroes. I might, while I'm out and about doing that, I might run to Bed Bath & Beyond and see if I can get another remote dealie for my lights. I'm getting tired of having to go over there and click them on. But I might have to reorganize because, like I said, I think it's just that outlet that screwed things up. So I might have to find a new outlet. There might be one over there. I know there's one directly behind everything back there, but also due to the Bobby Skullface video they did with Joe KW the other day, I really want to redo my DTOLS lighting because I have them all coming in through the top hole, and they showed how to modify it to make it come in through the bottom. Basically, it's drilling a couple new holes is what it is, but actually being able to run the lighting that way. And I want to get rid of these yellow lights, as I've talked about very often. So really need to make a DTOLF and lighting run. So I need to at least swap out the 4 sets of lights, 2 sets of lights that I've got going on here. I would love to get one per thingy, but the dioders are like $35 a set, so I can only get so many at a time. But if I get 2 of those plus 2 DTOLFs, and then move the non-matching DTOLF, this guy right here, move him off to the side for all Transformers and stuff like that, and then replace that with a black one, and then get one in that corner over there, and then I can really kind of get my collection set up. Main reason I haven't started new organization like I've been talking about for IBO, stuff like that, is I don't have anywhere to put it. There's no new available space to just be able to take up, and it's hard to like pull everything out of one display like I would need to do down here. I need to pull everything out of there to set up for a very particular display, and I think it'll be much easier just to go ahead, get an empty DTOLF, and start building up the IBO displays, because it's just going to be an IBO DTOLF at that point. But I need to edit this news video real quick and figure out why. Oh, I did not delete all the stuff I just imported. That's why it's still on here. So I've only got a few minutes left, but I'm going to do that, vlog a few things throughout the day. I'm vlogging a little bit more and trying to get caught up on those as I go. So it is what it is. Yay. Alright guys, so I've been working, as the time-lapse showed. So I got a lot of crap like cleaned up right here. I got my Mario figures all tucked away. Now one thing that sucks, my Bowser Jr. lost his brush. which means it's somewhere on the floor, and I can't find it. I have a feeling when I move this thing, get this mess out of the way, I have a feeling it'll turn up. But I kept all my Mario figures up here, and well, literally Mario figures, and then moved some of the bad guys and Link-related stuff down here. And one thing we saw, just real quick near the end, I did what I said I was going to do, start putting my Marvel Legends up here. So I don't know, once again, if I'm going to hold on to the Spider-Man Noir, but I might. But Black Panthers, I'm going to. That's going to become a little bit difficult when when I get to Okoye, because there's no box for her. But that freed up a tiny amount of storage in here. I got to remember today, when I go to the comic book store, go ahead and take this guy with me, because my buddy's left me hanging on this. That's pretty much all I'm going to take, I think. I don't know, I might take some comics, trade them in too. A little tight through the doorway there. Need to get a hold of Nick, tell him to come get his stuff, or figure out when we can get together again, because now I'm storing his things. As if I'm not storing enough stuff. So, you know, the wifey wanted me to clean up, straighten up a little bit today, and being the master of my domain in here is definitely important, making sure I get just my stuff organized. It's just been a mess. And you know, when you're pounding out reviews back to back to back, you know, things get piled up. It's a mess. I'm sure Art definitely knows. He often is complaining about how messy his room is. I kind of wish I should have held on to. Did I hold on to the package for this guy? I might have tossed it. I don't remember. But my Jon Snow, that I'm pretty sure. Did that review ever go live? I don't even know. Get all my power to primes. Get all my power to prime cards together. I don't really care about them, but if I resell them one day, maybe people want these things. I don't know. Just gather them up, put them somewhere at least all together. Oh, there's my Titans Return one. Like I said, a lot of them ended up, when I threw them during the review, they all landed like right here. There's one or two that didn't go very far yesterday when I was reviewing them. But I need to get this Deadpool stuff reviewed sometime soon. Like I said, I have an idea for that review, and I want to make it happen, but it's going to be mildly scripted, and that takes time to develop. Make sure I get Prime his cannon back, because that was out for a particular reason. You can see you got all my big Transformers here. I got all my Dinobots and stuff put away, so I got Volcanicus back there. Got these guys put away. Starscream is really just crammed in there. I need to give Leo back his G1s. I'm getting tired of scooching past here. My buddy really needs his computer back now. I just, you know, I have not had time. Obviously, I don't know, like I said before, if something's going on with me, or I'm just that tired. And, you know, people get exhausted. It happens. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and edit that news video right quick. While I'm thinking about it, get it out. And then I'm not going to worry about reviewing anything else today. I'm just going to build and read comics. I need to find somewhere to put all these Power to Prime Dinobot weapons, because they're all just piled here on the desk. Yeah, it's extremely bright. Alright guys, so it's early afternoon already, and I've already done the comic book store, I've already done lunch. Now sadly I went to the store and they didn't have any of the Power Rangers annuals. They got only like 5 or 6, so they were really not expecting them to sell out. They didn't even cover all their subs, like there are people who have boxes and stuff like that. So they ordered a bunch more. Hopefully I can pick one up next week. And I was talking to them like, hey, seriously, Power Rangers is a massive story right now. Double the orders of things you're getting. So they at least added on more for the next Go-Go Power Rangers. Make sure they got extras coming in for next week, and even the next the issues after that. I was like, dude, this is a huge, massive story. You guys want to make money? Get them in here. But I did pick up another box. So now I just had a conundrum. I'm thinking, which way do I sort these? Like, this one has like all my old Spawn comics in it, only, and like just a couple spare ones here and there. My hair is just whatever. But then I've got all my new DC stuff here. Problem is, this box is nearly full, and I'm putting the stuff that I'm reading as it comes out in there. So the question is, do I have one that's like archive? Like old stuff? Like old stuff that I'm not going to go back and read? And then have like the new incoming stuff? And then like just transfer or fill? I was just thinking about that. I'm like, which way do I do that? Because if I put one away in the closet, which is what I was doing, I'm trying to make some room in the closet for it. And then I need to put new stuff away after I'm done reading it, which I was just doing. I was just reading all the new stuff I just got. I don't want to have to keep pulling the box out, you know? So maybe that's what I need to do. Put away like all the Dark Knight's metal, because that story's concluded. Maybe put away all the Action Comics, because I think that story's technically concluded. And then all the newer stuff from the New Age of Heroes and Power Rangers and all that, I should leave here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I just sorted it one way, now I think I'm going to go ahead and sort it the other. But yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and start, after I get this put away, I'm going to start building. Had fun actually getting good views already on my next new news video. I don't think it's a thing that I'm going to keep doing, but if I don't have a vested interest in it, like I did today with it being 00 kits and then the 00 diver ace set with a change that I know people were already pissed about. If there's something that's newsworthy, then I'll do it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like The Point. If I don't feel inspired, then that's probably not really a reason to do it. So, and then after I get these put away, I've got to clean up the mess that I have out here on the table, because the wifey wants to do one of her puzzles. So I need to clean up my mess here. It's my Power of the Prime instructions that I forgot to leave myself. Where is my... I think she set my... Anyways, I got a lot of stuff to do, basically, is what I'm saying. And I think one of these empty boxes I've got right here, I'm going to throw Nick's stuff in until he comes over. That way it's not just out on the floor. So, yay. Alright guys, it's not pretty, but I did manage to get the pin out. This little guy, really hard to see, I don't want to drop it. Getting it back in, probably not going to be easy, so I'm going to very, very carefully try to reapply this chunk of tail and hopefully not shatter it again. So this is either going to go well or very, very badly, because now I've kind of deformed that. But the ring is also kind of not really perfectly round anymore. So, okay, so that might require some sanding. I want that to be as frictionless as possible. Also, I had to squish it down. The way I finally got it apart was with my old nippers going underneath. Okay, so that's not quite there. It's hard to tell where the problem be, because I went all the way around it, so I might have to... So I would rather it be loose fitting than tight fitting. Okay, so it's this side that's going to be problematic. And then the next problem I have is getting the pin back in, but I think I can fix that. There's one thing I don't want to do is split this thing open though, after I just fixed it. Like I just did. Son of a bitch! Ugh. Okay, after gluing and sanding, I actually got it halfway attached. Took off most of the paint after gluing the crap out of it. Sanded both the peg and the thing. Now the problem I have is sandwiching the pin back into place. I can't squeeze it with anything. Where do my other tweezers go? Definitely don't want to use those. That's just going to end badly, probably. Yeah, that's just going to cut right through the thing. Bad plan on that. Crap. And I've got the squeezy tweezers, but those aren't going to do me any good. And by far, this is probably not the best way to do it. But sanding it down, it is like much looser than it ever was. So odds are it will do better. There we go. There's the last one. Alright. So, looks like if I get this last little bit of paint off of here, it might be okay. I even tried sanding out the interior to make sure it was smooth. But, you know, I gotta go super slow with it. Make sure it's not splitting open anywhere. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so got just a little bit of sandpaper here. I mean, the thing isn't perfectly round anymore either, so that doesn't help. Or at least it's attached. How attached? I'm not sure. If it stays in one piece, I will be super happy. Looks like the pin itself is rubbing. But if I go super slow, it might be okay. So the other thing is smoothing out these spots that I fixed. Hey, if it'll last for the rest of its life like this, I will be happy. I will be super careful with it from now on, I swear. Okay, Mom? I'm still not really talking to my mom, but that's the concept there. Very careful, very careful, very careful. See, the problem is there's almost no clearance between it and the outside here. So, I mean, that is a problem for sure. So, I mean, it wiggles more than it used to because it is looser, but I fixed it for the most part. Just like I said, I gotta be super careful when moving it around. I'll probably let it dry really well and then maybe glue it a little bit more now that I've got most of the paint off. But hey, finally got around to fixing that bastard.